We're visiting with two very talented friends here at River City Consulting. This is Justin Ellett. He's the owner of River City Consulting, and Chris Phillips. He's the creative director. A really talented duo, and you guys have a really exciting project that you've just put together, Battle of the Ads. We're going to get into that in a minute, but it's really nice to meet both of you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having us.
My pleasure. I'm really excited to be here because this is a really neat program that really ends up engaging local high school students and introducing them to the creative field and getting them rolling. But before we get too far out of the gate, let's talk about River City Consulting and what you're doing here, Justin.
Well, River City Consulting, we're a full-service advertising agency. We primarily help our clients with logo design, web design, strategies for bringing in business, media placement, things like that.
You're here in the Richmond area doing a lot of great work, and you came up with this project, Battle of the Ads. Not the first year you've done it. It's been up and running, but a lot of fun to engage with local high school students. Chris, this must have been fun to have it roll out again this year.
It was awesome, and it's so cool to work with these students, these young creative minds that give a different insight that we wouldn't normally have, and we can in then turn use that to help our business grow. And then it also helps us be part of the community, interact with the community, so it's been great.
I would imagine so, because as a creative director, you're on demand all the time with concepting and coming up with these things that really resonate. So it must be particularly energizing to work with young people and some different perspectives.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So they put together this campaign, you rolled it out. Now, for Battle of the Ads, who gets to be part of the judging process? Do you guys do all this together, or do you work with some other pros?
Well, we have 3 judges from River City Consulting. Then we brought in CBS, and we also brought in K2 Awards and Apparel. So it was industry professionals, and what we did was the kids had to come up with an advertising campaign for River City Consulting. So we really tasked them with a real life scenario to learn more about advertising and marketing. So they had to create a print ad, they had to create social media advertising, they had to create a media plan, as well as a 30-second commercial, which is the kickoff to our TV campaign in 2020.
They'll carry this with them on and on into the future, in no matter really what field they go into. I think it was interesting, we were talking before we got started about all those different areas where they're applying their talents, but yet you, both professionals working in the field and have been for many years, see where some of the areas are not yet as developed, or in the case with social media, as most young people are particularly familiar, very well developed in that area.
Yeah, again, I mean, there were so many great insights we got from the students and that younger generation in regards to not spamming people and not, speaking to people in a way that they want to listen. So there was a lot of great feedback from the kids, and we put a lot of it into play.
So the competition was fierce. You had some great entries. You had your judging panel, and now you have a winner, and it's being announced right here. And we get to see it. This is the prize, right? That it screens on television.
Yeah, basically what happens is we started out with 14 groups this year, 2 schools. It was narrowed down by the judges to 6 finalists. Those 6 finalists then put their commercials on social media platforms, River City's social media platforms, and the public chose the winner. So the winner this year is the Express Agency from Mills E. Godwin High School. They got 510 collective votes for their commercial, and it's going to kick off our year's advertising campaign.
All right, well, we'll take a look.
When you step into any type of industry, it's going to be a continuous journey. There are a lot of blind spots in our lives and in our professional environments that we don't always notice, but having a confident team behind you is one of the surefire ways to do something excellently.
River City Consulting. Plan, brand, expand.
I just find it amazing that young people, high schoolers, right, are getting this far into the game, because that's a lot of fun to see that creativity coming together. It's not your normal everyday doing Battle of the Ads. So, Chris, in a normal day, you guys are tackling a lot of different projects with River City Consulting.
Absolutely, and our client base is vast. We have clients in the healthcare industry, in the financial industry, A lot of builders and developers. We tend to brand a lot of neighborhoods.
We're working a lot downtown at VCU, Manchester, Virginia Center Commons, helping to revitalize Richmond, helping to rebrand locations, if you will. So we work with a lot of those type of clients in and out.
Right. If any company is looking for branding help, or if they're just looking for more leads, we would probably be an excellent fit.
Absolutely. And I think in that same vein, you work with clients, a diverse lineup of different businesses in town, and are working to teach them as well about creativity. So Battle Ads is right in your wheelhouse, and that's a lot of fun. Kudos to you for doing the competition again.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much for having us.
Nice to meet both of you. River
You as
City
well.
Consulting, great lineup of clients right here in Richmond.
Thank you, folks. To learn more about River City Consulting and the Battle of the Ads competition, visit battleoftheads.org. River City Consulting is located at 9701 Gayton Road, Suite 10 in Henrico. You can call them at 804-447-5757. Find them online at rivercityconsulting.com or River City Consulting on Facebook.
Together, we have built a movement.
We choose hope over fear.
We kept fighting.
Our work starts now.
We are going to unite together. The time has come to turn the page.
Tomorrow,
I know that I can do this.
they want to be your president. Now, this is your chance to see if they have what it takes. The CBS News Democratic Debate. Tomorrow, only on CBS.
Chuck's what you call a do-it-yourselfer. Today he's doing it himself up on the roof. How's it going, Chuck?
Not good.
What he should have done is got himself over to the home show. Talk to an expert.
You'll find experts, ideas, and inspiration at the Richmond Home and Garden Show presented by Woodfin, March 6th through the 8th at the Richmond Raceway Complex. 3 days only. Buy tickets online and save $2 at richmondhomeandgarden.com.
Don't chuck it up. Go to the home show.
Little help?
In a moment, it's all gone. Your job, your car, and if you're not careful, your entire future. When you're seriously injured, call a powerful law firm and find out what your case is really worth.
I called Marks and Harrison.
Put the law firm with experience and resources on your side.
They work to get you every dollar you deserve.
Tell them you mean business. Call 1-800-WIN-WIN-1, the law firm of Marks and Harrison. Right now.
Start your day with CBS 6 This Morning.
Most auto insurers love when you have two cars because they get to charge you more. At Elephant Insurance, the more cars you have, the more you save, and you can save up to 25%. Quote online today at elephant.com.
At Jeff McDonald and Associates, we've recovered millions of dollars for our clients. I'm Jeff McDonald. Let's talk about your case.
This home is equipped with gig speed internet from Xfinity. There's this game time interneting room, so fun. And then there's this work from home interneting room. Finally, the open concept interneting room.
This is not an open house.
But your front door was open, so technically it is.
Get gig speed and the coverage you need with Xfinity. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Switch to Xfinity and get $100 back with this great offer. Plus, get a free upgrade to gig speed. That's a savings of $360. Switch today.
My mom always told me, actions speak louder than words. She was a school teacher. My dad joined the Navy and helped prosecute the Nazis at Nuremberg. Their values are why I walked away from my business, took the giving pledge to give my money to good causes, and why I spent the last 10 years fighting corporate insiders who put profits over people. I'm Tom Steyer, and I approve this message because right now, America needs more than words. We need action.
This segment is sponsored by Renewal by Andersen.
Well, with all the extreme weather we've seen not very far away, it's more important than ever that your home has strong, durable windows to protect you and your family from Mother Nature. Now, if you need to replace your windows and patio doors, Paige Jewell, local owner of Renewal by Andersen, is here to tell us what separates them from the competition. Good to see you again, buddy.
Good to see you.
Always glad to see you. You know, when it comes to home improvement projects, finding a reliable contractor can be so hard.
Yeah, I'm sure we've all been there. I mean,
you call somebody up and maybe they can't get there for a couple weeks, or when you do set a time, they don't show. So just because of that, I think a lot of people are reluctant to get a home improvement process done.
Yeah.
So with us, we are the Renewal by Andersen is the replacement window division of Andersen. So we handle everything. We sell, we build, install. When you call us, we will be there.
Yeah.
Okay?
When you said you would be there.
Well, we said we're going to be there, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you've researched and developed the windows. Andersen has done this for years. How are some of the materials actually tested?
Okay.
How does that work?
Well, Andersen Corporation tested a lot of windows before they developed a product that they knew they'd be comfortable with as a replacement window. They first started with aluminum.
Yeah.
Aluminum they liked because it was strong, but it's a bad conductor, okay? And it lets the cold in the winter, the heat in the summer, makes your rooms uncomfortable, so they rejected that because it's not energy efficient. Then in the late 50s, Andersen was actually the first company to develop a hollow vinyl window, just like this one. And what they found out, you can see,
1950s, state of the art.
Yeah, but this is still going today. They knew it wasn't strong enough to be able to make as a replacement window, so they rejected vinyl altogether.
Okay.
And that's where we came up with Fibrex. Fibrex is our composite material. We blend the best of what a wood window would have as far as the strength and stability.
Sure.
We eliminate the bad, like as far as rot and things like that. And we make it maintenance-free like a vinyl, but it's twice as strong as vinyl, so you don't have to worry about it, bending and warping and twisting and things like that.
Thing I noticed, it's much smaller than.
Oh yeah,
than
because
the
it
other
is so
two.
strong, we can make our profiles thinner, so you want more glass space. You want to look through a window, not at a window.
Okay, so one of the first questions everybody always has when you're ready to replace those windows, how much is it going to cost?
Well, everybody wants to know. The thing is, when they ask you that, they want to know it now.
Yeah.
So a lot of contractors, they call them, so I'll get back to you in a couple weeks or something like that. Well, we have a process. You call us, we're going to be there within 48 hours to give you a price quote.
Wow.
Okay?
Oh, wait, no, wait. So we call you. Are you going to give me an estimate over the phone?
No, never,
I didn't
never.
think so.
I don't understand how you can give
them. You got to see them.
You got to see them.
You got to measure
There's so
them.
many variables that
Yeah.
go into a window.
All right, so I understand right now, today, you have a great deal for Virginia This Morning viewers.
We sure do. We call it 20-20-20. What that means, 20% off every window, 20% off all our patio doors, and that includes 20% off installation. Included is no money down, no payments, no interest for an entire year.
All right, so this all sounds great. That is a great deal, and I want people to take advantage of it. Fibrex frames, they're available in so many different colors, and you were telling me before we started that that's the color. You don't ever have to paint that again.
You never have to paint it.
No scraping, no
No
painting.
scraping, no painting. The color, I actually brought the, I got, we have black, we have red rock, forest green, and the nice thing is the colors are fused right into the Fibrex, so they're as one. A lot of manufacturers sometimes will offer a color, but it's actually painted on.
Yeah.
So you have to worry about, having to
Coming
retouch
off,
that up,
yeah.
coming off, and
Yeah.
what you're going to do in the future.
This black is black all the way through, or whatever.
That one's
Yeah.
green, but the black
green,
is
yeah.
black, and it's fused right to it, so you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about it peeling or anything.
All right, tell us about the Smart Sun glass. That's pretty amazing too.
Yeah, so not only is the frame, the Fibrex is the foundation of window, very important, but most of the window is glass.
Yeah.
So we have high performance, low E4 Smart Sun glass. And what that does is blocks 95% of those rays, the harmful rays that come into your home that can fade your carpet, your drapes, your furniture, and things like that. And also, it is 70% more efficient than ordinary dual pane glass, which is amazing.
That's huge. All right, and finally, I know the thing you're proud of is you guys are great cleanup experts. When you come into somebody's home, you respect it.
We respect it. When you're doing window replacement, it does create a lot of mess. So what we do is we take care, we put drop cloths down, we take care of your furniture, we'll move your furniture out of the way. Inside and out, we're going to clean it, and people expect maybe to find some nails and things like that, but we have people, when the job is done, we do full walkarounds and make sure there's nothing left behind.
Can we do that 20% offer one more time, please?
Sure. 20% off every window, 20% off every patio door, and 20% off installation, along with zero money down, zero payments, zero interest for an entire year.
They do a great job. This is good information. Thanks to our friend Paige Yule. All right, Renewal by Andersen. Give them a call. Schedule your free, no obligation window and door diagnosis. Not an estimate. Give them a call at 1-800-889-6633 or visit them online at brandyoutrust.com to schedule. Virginia This Morning returns right after this.
Here's today's James River Air Comfort Report.
Put James River Air in your playbook. We tackle heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical problems.
Stay comfortable. Call James River Air.
I'm Jessica Knoll.
And I'm Keith Burkle. I'm an OBGYN at Virginia Women's Center.
When you explain OBGYN to folks, talk us through that area of specialty.
So our specialty really involves women's health in its sort of grandest capacity. We take care of pregnant women with normal and with high risk type of pregnancies, and we also take care of other problems that occur in the female reproductive tract. So problems with the ovaries, the uterus, the fallopian tubes, sometimes the bladder, and that's kind of our area of specialty. We've focused on that area of pelvic health and caring for women through all of their reproductive needs.
Most women are typically seeing an OBGYN once a year.
That's right, and we recommend an annual gynecologic exam. For most women, we recommend an annual breast exam and an annual pelvic exam.
You have parents wondering when it might be time to bring their daughters or their girls in to start this partnership with an OBGYN.
Sure. So one of the things I share with moms who ask me that question, which is frequently in the context of her annual exam, hey, by the way, when should my daughter come? Most of the time the answer is if she's having a problem, anytime. The other time, the time that I think it's appropriate for more routine visits is either when the young woman becomes sexually active or by the time she's about 21. We think it makes sense to start screening for cervical cancer around age 21. And anytime someone becomes sexually active, we think it's reasonable to have discussions about STD risk and transmission and prevention, and also about birth control.
I'm Amy Klobuchar, and I approve this message.
100 days, 100 ways to restore decency, opportunity, and hope.
My entire 100-day plan for America won't fit in a TV ad, but let's give it a go. Rejoin the climate agreement, lower prescription drug costs, address mental health and addiction, fire Betsy DeVos, expand VA benefits, protect voting rights, expand job training.
As president, she'll work to reset our democracy on day one.
Protect our country from cyber attacks, antitrust enforcement, affordable housing.
Welcome back to the show. Our next guest says there are 5 habits that you should incorporate to help keep you happy and financially fit.
And we welcome top Richmond expert J.B. Bryant. Hello, sunshine. Boy, you are shiny today.
That's right. I didn't want you to miss me. Hey, you are the...
Exactly.
I definitely was about to take a negative role on this topic. I was going to say the worst things that you can do. Oh. And then I said, I want to start everybody's week off right. I want to talk about what is the best things, 5 key things that you can do, because there's some huge mistakes that we're making. But if we focus on the bad, you sometimes don't do the good. So Virginia this morning is about the good.
Yeah. So we
bringing the sunshine.
Bring the sunshine.
That's right.
Bringing the JB.
These are the good things that you should be doing.
Number 1.
Just say no, right?
Again?
That sounds negative.
You're like, that's not positive. And then I come out with and you laughed, and I really was like, oh, this is very positive. But really, just say no to those bad habits. And when I was thinking about this, I thought about smoking and how expensive it is. Research has been done on people who smoke, and over their lifetime, they spend millions in some states. Like if you're in a state like New York, it costs so much more to have the habit. But if you're in a less expensive state, it's still expensive in Virginia, to smoke, it is costing you so much money. And in addition to that, gambling, another habit that you have to say no to. Get rid of that habit. And billions of dollars are going into casinos and playing games and taking these chances, and retirement incomes are being spent on gambling habits.
I read a post yesterday. Some friends of mine have a business in town, an organizing business, and they were saying, say no to clutter, right? Like how much time and energy we spend. But if you think of it in a positive way, by saying no to something that is sapping your time, sapping your energy, you're opening up yes to positive other things.
And good health. with both of them, I mean, there's been mental health connections to gambling habits, and there's also there are physical health problems with smoking. So if just those two, if you could cut out and move forward, just say no to any bad habit that's costing.
Let's say yes to the next one, because
that's right.
because we only got a certain amount of time.
That's right.
Don't leave any money on the table.
That's right. That's because there's so many people who are not participating in their plans at work or taking advantage of tax advantage individual retirement accounts or Roth IRA, Roth retirement accounts, taking advantage of the money that's there for you and at work retirement plans that the matches are available, and people 5 years into their career, 10 years in their career, and haven't put any money into those plans or done things on their own to reduce their tax bill.
Free money.
Free money. Don't
leave it on the table.
Anything on the table.
Okay.
Indeed.
Number 3, get a piece of the rock.
And this was for me to remember that commercial about insurance. So make sure. So make sure.
She was thinking something totally different.
I don't remember, right? I don't remember. That's cute. I don't remember which product it is, and I don't want you to think about products because I want you to search the most cost-effective way to take care of your insurance needs. It's illegal in most states to not have car insurance, but some people go without, their homeowners go without their renter's insurance, go without life insurance, and these are very important things for you to add. So make sure you get a piece of the rock. So
That's
solid
right.
insurance.
Yes.
And use technology is next.
And using technology will save you a lot of money because it will automate things. Many people are paying $30 to $35, $40 in just late fees for things that could have been set up automatically. And technology will also force you to budget, because if you set up these fixed expenses, then you'll know how much you're spending each month.
And you know that money's coming out, so it's got to be in there, so you budget yourself.
And use technology for your investments and for your saving as well.
Remember how we did the comparison shopping at Christmas? I saved $42 on that dollhouse, right?
That's right.
Comparison shopping.
And remember, I was saying my favorite is Cyber Monday versus the emotional involvement on going into the mall. But definitely, bringing technology is a very good habit to just exercise checking your statements and everything. Looking at the apps for your bank, knowing all your transactions.
Use technology to your advantage.
Yes.
This last one is my favorite question to ask all day.
What's for lunch?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's for lunch is so important. I remember doing that, and it's such a bad habit. Like, you leave home, you're not even thinking, you get halfway through the day, and the most exciting thing is to spend some money on lunch. And it's, first of all, bad for our health because you're usually eating more than you would. If you bring it from home, you're going to be reasonable about it. You can save thousands of dollars by cutting out the going out to eat and then for lunch, and you're rushing away. It makes your lunchtime so stressful anyway. And then also the expensive coffee habit. Be very careful with that.
Easy now. Easy.
Yeah,
Let's not go too far.
That's right. That's right.
Easy.
Well, I'm sure that you have gift cards for that.
Yes.
So everyone out there, send Bill expensive coffee gift cards.
Or your
Please do.
restaurants in the office.
So that he can
Thanks
save
to our
his
friend
money.
J.B. Bryant. She always offers free weekly money seminars and webinars every Wednesday and Sunday. You're going to find a link for more information, WTVR.com/VTM.
All right, some great advice today. Thank you. And Kaylee Perkins and Deanna Hathaway of the Junior League of Richmond, they're here with the 75th annual book and author event. Excited to share the details. They've got a special, speaking of savings, way to save. I'll talk with them about the 6 authors and books being featured in this year's event when our live show returns.
Morning on a busy day ahead.
State police responded to hundreds of crashes.
I just love working with Rob. He always makes me laugh, even if he does tell those same corny jokes over and over and over again.
Cruiser from behind.
And new information this morning.
Reba always sees the positive in people, even if she has to look up to do it, because she's so short.
We'll be right back. I am not that short.
My jokes are not that corny.
The most connected morning team to each other and Central Virginia.
You've seen them in studio. Now enjoy cooking up the fun in person. Saturday, February 29th, it's Thrive, the Women's Health and Fitness Expo. Chef Coco makes fudgy brownies full of goodness. Sarah McLaughlin is cooking up healthy swaps. Dr. Susan Wolver is cooking for the ketogenics plan. Autumn Calabrese cooks for your beach body. There's a full day just for you. Plan your day. Visit rvahealthexpo.com.
Sponsored by American Family Fitness.
If you've been hurt on the job, call the experienced attorneys at Hunter & Everidge. We understand what you're going through. Work injuries not only hurt you, but put a strain on your family. It's even worse when you have a legitimate work injury and the insurance company delays your check and makes your life difficult. Hurt on the job? Call Hunter & Everidge. We'll work hard to get you the compensation you may deserve. If your work comp claim has hit roadblocks, call Hunter & Everidge at 215-1000, the first call for injured workers.
I'm Alfonso, and there's more to me than HIV. There's my career, my cause, my choir. I'm a work in progress. So much goes into who I am. HIV medicine is one part of it.
Prescription Dovato is for adults who are starting HIV-1 treatment and who aren't resistant to either of the medicines dolutegravir or lamivudine. Dovato has 2 medicines in 1 pill to help you reach and then stay undetectable, so your HIV can be controlled with fewer medicines while taking Dovato. You can take Dovato any time of day, with food or without. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to any of its ingredients or if you take Dofetilide. If you have hepatitis B, it can change during treatment with Dovato and become harder to treat. Your hepatitis B may get worse or become life-threatening if you stop taking Dovato. So do not stop Dovato without talking to your doctor. Serious side effects can occur, including allergic reactions, liver problems, and liver failure. Life-threatening side effects include lactic acid buildup and severe liver problems. If you have a rash and other symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Dovato and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems, including hepatitis B or C. One of the ingredients in Dovato may harm your unborn baby. Your doctor may prescribe a different medicine than Dovato. Your doctor should do a pregnancy test before starting Dovato. Use effective birth control while taking Dovato. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, nausea, trouble sleeping, and tiredness.
So much goes into who I am and hope to be. Ask your doctor if starting HIV treatment with Dovato is right for you.
At Cost Pricing from Woodfin. Visit atcostpricing.com.
This segment is sponsored by the Junior League of Richmond.
You're invited to the Junior League of Richmond's 75th annual Book and Author event. They're featuring 6 authors, and you have 2 opportunities to enjoy all the fun. Joining us this morning with all the details, Kaylee Perkins, chair of the event, and assistant chair, Deanna Hathaway. It's great to see both of you.
You too.
Thank you for having us.
Happy 75th annual.
I know.
This is exciting.
It's a really big deal.
Yeah. We mentioned at the beginning of the show how this is one of the longest or the longest running event of this type in the country. I know you guys are extremely proud of it.
Yeah, it started in 1947 here in Richmond at Miller and Rhodes, and it's just kind of blossomed and become this great event always in the spring here.
It's one that everybody looks forward to. For folks who have been there, they know, right? Tickets are already in their pocket. For folks who haven't yet bought tickets, let's kind of go through what the event is all about.
Yeah, so it's Thursday, May 7th, so there's an actual luncheon event at the Tuckahoe Women's Club that starts at 12:30. Those tickets are limited, so get them now if you want them. And that's just a more intimate setting with the authors, kind of, they talk about their books, talk about their experiences, and a short Q&A is offered. And then that evening at the Altria Theater, there's a dinner in the beginning at 5 p.m., which is optional, and then the actual evening program begins at 7:30, where the authors speak for about 7 minutes each, just about their book, about their writing process, and it's just a really great, fun time.
For friends who were with us last week, we mentioned one of the authors each day, and also that was revealed on the 16th in the RTD. But Deanna, let's go through. We've got book covers to show. I know you guys are mega excited and enthusiastic about the lineup this year.
We are. It's an awesome lineup. We have 6 authors and a bonus, a local woman who writes poetry will be there as well. Bob Deans is also local, and he will be our MC, and he has a book, The Bicycle Man, that's coming out. We have Grady Hendrix with the Southern Book Club's Guide to Killing Vampires, I think, if I've gotten that correct. Lily Allen with Writers and Lovers. Natalie Jenner with
The Jane
Austen Society. Yes, thank you. Our cookbook author is Melissa. I'm going to blank on her name.
Melissa Martin.
Martin. Yes, with the
Mosquito Supper Club.
Yes, yes, which is also the name of her restaurant in New Orleans, and she's writing about preserving the recipes and cooking styles of the Bayou. And then we have Phuc Tran, who has the most inventive title of all, called Saigon, and it's about his experiences moving to America and feeling sort of the challenges he had with assimilation and how literature and music helped him out.
Right, and I think now too, it's like, I love having a list like this provided of such winning picks, because I'm part of a book club, although anyone in my book club watching right now may be laughing because I was a little absent last year, but I'm getting back in the mix. The idea is get your book club together and get everybody at the table, get a table at this event, whether or not you do the dinner or you just come for the event, and listen to these amazing authors, because they share such an intimate background of how they got to be where they are and what propels these books to be created.
Yeah, and a lot of these books are already on the top list for the year of books to watch. So you'll also be able to meet them afterwards, get your book signed, kind of mingle, have some champagne and dessert. So it's just a really exciting time to just talk to some authors about their writing process.
It really is. So there are still tickets left for the luncheon, but that goes like a hotcake.
That's correct.
And then the evening event. This is so much fun to have these, and I know Bob Deans must be super jazzed because now he's always the MC for the event, and now he gets to be part of the conversation in a different way.
Yeah, we're really happy to have him. He's been our MC for years and years, and when he said he was writing a novel, we just had to extend the invite to him.
Well, we're looking forward to it. I kind of wanted Melissa to maybe invite us down to New Orleans so that we could do an interview there. I read an article a couple years ago, I think it was in Garden and Gun, about this Mosquito Supper Club, and it looks fantastic. There's still time. We could still maybe work this out.
And her cookbook is the most beautiful cookbook I've ever seen, full of seafood and something that every Virginia person's gonna love.
Really quickly, we're almost out of time, but for Junior League of Richmond, this powers the mission, which is?
Women helping women and girls. So the funds raised will go towards our community programs.
Critically important, a great event. Ladies, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can't wait. I'm going to be there in book club. Guess what? Going to try to bring you along. Tickets are on sale now for the Junior League of Richmond's 75th annual book and author event. You have two options. The luncheon coming up May 7th at 12:30 p.m. at Tuckahoe Women's Club, but shake a tail feather because those tickets will go very quickly. Or try the evening program at the Altria Theater. Doors open for that at 5 p.m. Dinner begins at 6 p.m. and the author panel begins at 7:30 p.m. For all the information, visit bookandauthorevent.org, and remember, use the promo code JLR Book Clubs, because for your group of 5 or more, there's special savings. Learn more, visit bookandauthorevent.org, and gather that book club. Parties of 5 or more will enjoy those specially priced tickets. It's going to be exciting. Virginia This Morning returns right after this break. But before we head to break, here's Bill.
You bet. I'm here with successful entrepreneur Rob Roberts II. He's the founder of Never Stumble Consulting and Muscle to Bone Fitness System. His latest project is the MS Push-Up Challenge. He created it, and he did that to raise awareness and funds to help find a cure for multiple sclerosis. We'll talk with him and do some special push-ups when Virginia This Morning returns. We want you to be our guest, so come on out and join us on Saturday, February 29th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. for Thrive, the Women's Health and Fitness Expo presented by CBS 6. It's at the new location this year. It's at the Richmond Raceway Complex. The expo features dynamic stages, over 100 booths and exhibits, including the popular Virginia This Morning cooking stage. Plus, Beachbody fitness trainer Joel Freeman and Autumn Calabrese will be there as well. And coming up tomorrow, Joel Freeman will be here live in studio. You don't want to miss that. Stick around. We'll be right back.
James River Air Comfort Report.
Put James River Air in your playbook. We tackle heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical problems.
Stay comfortable. Call James River Air.
What's wrong with Bill?
We need to re-scan him to see him clearly. He is losing his signal.
Well, wait, what if we just left him like that?
Bill's today.
No.
Oh, hey guys. Did I ever tell you about the ultimate in concentration? Have I?
We left him the old way.
I'd like to share that.
To learn how to rescan and get more information, visit WTVR.com/rescan.
Upgrade your home fast and save with 50 Floor. 60% off all carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate. Offer ends at the end of the month, so call now. Plus, save an extra $100 with promo code Home Improvement.
Call 877-50-FLOOR. Pick up the phone, we'll be knocking at your door.
They say at a certain age you just stop caring. I wonder what age that is. Simply ageless with hyaluronic complex. Plumps and hydrates for your best skin at any age. From easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
Most connected morning team to each other and Central Virginia. And it's a good thing they are. CBS 6 This Morning.
What we achieve for patients is life-changing.
You get your smile back, your confidence back in just one day.
A new smile at a price you can afford.
With the dignity and respect you deserve.
Don't wait another day. Nothing is more life-changing than a healthy, confident smile.
Let Affordable Dentures and Implants create your new smile. Schedule your free consultation. Call 1-800-DENTURE or visit affordabledentures.com.
This wreck is fake, but a real accident can ruin your life. Call MROC and Kilduff. One call, that's all.
We love these guys, but accidents happen. 50 Floor has a special selection of products made just for pets. And right now, they're included in our 60% off sale. Plus, save an extra $100 with promo code Home Improvement.
Call 877-50-FLOOR. Pick up the phone, we'll be knocking at your door.
This segment is sponsored by Bryant and Stratton College, for every and in life.
If you're thinking of pursuing a career in the healthcare field, finding the right medical training program is important. Campus Director Beth Murphy joins us from Bryant and Stratton College's Richmond campus with more about the options and an upcoming event where you can learn more. It's great to see you again.
Great to be here.
As you're considering this on your career journey, it is pretty important to select a credible healthcare training program if you are making this investment in yourself.
And it really requires a lot of research. I'm glad you say that because there's a lot of noise out there. And so let's look at the college, let's look at its outcomes, let's look at the accreditation partners, the employer partners. Yeah, I'm very proud to say that Bryant and Stratton College we have programmatic accreditation, not just for our nursing, diploma, associate, and bachelor's, but also for our medical assisting. And why that may not seem like a big deal as a student, for a future employer, it tells the employer that you have been trained, that the curriculum was designed to prepare you for that particular job, and it is very important.
It is one of those things as you're starting on this journey where you think, yeah, but when you're out in the career and looking for employment, it is critical because that sets you apart. You started to mention some of the programming, Beth. What kind of programs does the college offer?
Well, we have diploma, associate, and bachelor's degrees, and they're in the clinical side, but they're also in the office side. And I like this for two reasons. Number one, it does hit a variety of healthcare skills. You don't necessarily have to be a nurse to work in healthcare, but it also allows you to get the appropriate credential at the time. So you can earn a diploma or an associate degree and get out in that workforce, and then when you decide maybe I want to move more towards management and earn a bachelor's degree, those credits that you've taken will transfer from that associate degree into that bachelor's program.
That's amazing. I mean, that trajectory grows along with you. And if you begin this journey, you step into it and you develop, and so does the programming.
Exactly. It's really all about that lifelong learning and realizing that just because you complete a diploma or an associate degree doesn't mean that's the end of it. Your job responsibilities might change, your dreams might change.